can literally tear up with what I'm about to tell you guys, but my husband and I got away this weekend for the first time in 4 years. So we have two children, a 2.5-year-old daughter. Well, now she's almost three at the end of November. And our son just turned 9 months old on my husband's birthday. So this weekend was his 33rd birthday, and he arranged for his parents to watch our two children for 2 days and 2 nights, which is a lot, so that we could kind of do like a staycation. We stayed like 30 minutes from our house and went to Disney Springs, and it was just like so amazing. And it really gave me this like reset that I really needed. But I wanted to talk to you guys because I came home and I'm like, God, I feel so rejuvenated and rested, not just like physically, but like mentally and spiritually as well, for what I have to do in the upcoming week and like just life in general. Like, and it just gave me such a perspective on there's so many blessings in my life, right? And I feel like a lot of you guys can relate to this. Like, so many things that I have now. And I don't just mean material things. I mean like my two children, my husband, like a healthy marriage, healthy, beautiful children, great family support. Like his parents live 5 minutes down the road from us and are incredible. Just all of these great things that if you had told me 7 years ago this would be my life today, I would have been like, how am I going to get there? So when I'm in these spaces right now where I'm not quite operating fully in what God has called me to do, which is like full-time ministry and like ministering to people, sharing the gospel, like talking to women, what I really want to be doing full-time, right? When I'm not in that and I feel this like push and pull of life, God, what do you like, where does that leave me? And so I literally opened my Bible when I got home. And this is what it opened to. And because a lot of you guys are going to ask, because I usually get asked, this is the exact Bible that I have from Daily Grace Company. I do have a link. And it is a study Bible. So I opened my Bible, and the first thing that I happened to see, not happened to, it's like Holy Spirit led, is the joy and the frustration of work. God gave Adam work to accomplish prior to the fall, and it references Genesis 2:15. But part of the punishment of his sin was that it would become painful to toil. Genesis 3:17 through 18. Both realities are borne out in the preacher's experience as he finds his work to be both satisfying, a bunch of references in Ecclesiastes, as well as aggravating. And then it goes to another point, the grateful enjoyment of God's good gifts. The preacher spends a great deal of time commenting on the twisted realities of a fallen world, but this does not blind him to the beauty of the world God created or cause him to despise God's good gifts of human relationships, food, drink, and satisfying labor. These are to be received humbly and enjoyed fully as blessings from God. So I'm reflecting on this, and this is some sort of, let's see, it says Introduction to Ecclesiastes. So I guess I've never opened my Bible to one of these introductions before, but I feel like it really is speaking to me in this moment of just the joy and frustration of work. And a lot of us are in seasons of life right now where you have this joy, where the work that you're doing, you see something pay off from it. You feel the satisfaction of a job well done, but also aspects of it are frustrating, particularly if you're in a situation like me where the day in and day out work that you're doing is not fully in your calling. It's in God's will that he has for your life right now, but it's God is using it to continue developing you until he places you in your calling full time. Do you get what I'm saying? Like a lot of times people are in jobs and in career paths that God has placed you there and he has you there. It's not that you're not supposed to be there, you are, but it's for growth and development, so that when you step into your calling that he designed you for from birth, from before he even knit you together in your mother's womb, that you are fully equipped and developed to handle everything that comes with that. And the closer you get to operating in that, in my opinion, in a lot of aspects, the more frustrating the current work you're doing can become. Because you're like, okay, God, like I feel like I'm ready, but you're telling me I'm not quite ready yet. Like what else is there to do? Because like I'm ready. You know what I mean? And so it's just like when I come off a weekend like this weekend where I got to get away with my husband, we got to go and walk around Disney Springs, we went to a restaurant 2 nights in a row, we got to not feel the responsibility and the weight of parenting for 2 days straight, which is like so crazy. And it just made me think like, we, even when we're not fully in the space that we necessarily want to be in, there's so many blessings and things to be grateful and thankful for within where we are. Like, I'm so thankful and grateful that we were able to get away for the weekend. I'm so thankful and grateful for the family that I have today, for the home that I live in, for not for certain things financially that wasn't the case for me 7 years ago, just for like growth and development over the years. And I am grateful that by the grace of God, he has brought me to where he is today. But I say all this to say, like, I think that there are a lot of us who we need that. What I just received as a gift from God and a gift from my in-laws for watching our children. We need that spiritual, mental, physical reset. And sometimes it doesn't look like a vacation. Sometimes it doesn't look like a staycation. Sometimes, particularly for those of you who don't have children, it might look like getting outside, getting a coffee with a friend, like doing something to rejuvenate and revitalize that creativity and fire inside of you that God placed there, that has become worn down by the frustration of work, that has become worn down from, God, I'm not in this space right now that I want to be in. But know that the Lord is bringing you there, and that he is growing you and developing you in the space that you are today to get you to where you want to be, and ultimately where he wants you to be as well. So stay encouraged, do something to rejuvenate and revitalize yourself and reset. God bless you guys.